Yes, I am recording this while I'm driving, and it has been quite an intense ride here. So this is kind of symbolic of me zipping off here from extreme relaxation in the morning, going into flotation, and then intensive work as we just launched our Kickstarter and communications and fixing things on the site, and now off to yoga and then meetings, and then going to be going until the wee hours tonight, picking up Regina around midnight at SFO. So this is my chance right now to do this recording that I want to upload and share with people the plan. So I'm using baseball, one of the great games of all time, as a metaphor for our success barometer in this Kickstarter. And so with Kickstarter, it's an all or nothing deal. So either you hit the goal that you've set, or you what we call strike out. So strike out is, in our terms, anything less than $188,888. So we have a big hefty goal to hit, and I believe that we can do much more than that. So this is the dream coming true, and we have some great players. We have like this world champion team coming together to do this, so we can do it. And so this single is the 188,888, and then a double is double that, triple is triple that amount, and a home run is if we get 4 times that amount. So it's still less than $1 million, but close to $1 million is really what we need. You know, I put the 188,000 because you want to set your sights low for it, and in our case, low is still pretty high compared to a lot of other projects and things that I've done in the past. It's the most I've ever put it up for, especially with the stakes so high. So, but the actual, we have a lot to do. I mean, we have printing 10,000 units, 1,600 cards, 1.6 million or 16 million cards that we want to print if we hit our full goal. So that's just one piece of it, and all the production that goes into it. We have engineers lined up, hundreds of thousands of dollars of engineering work, which is actually, we got a great deal. We're working with our team in India and bridge with our team here in Silicon Valley. So something that would normally cost millions, we're able to get it for hundreds of thousands, but it's still hundreds of thousands to do it. And we'll also be producing our upgrade on our mobile apps and all of that, which again, many tens of thousands to do it the right way that we want to do it. And we also have other technological elements that we're building, for a Facebook app. Wouldn't that be cool? That's on our schedule to do as part of this next generation. So I'm telling you all this just so you know, we're going for the home run. We're actually going beyond the home run. The home run gets us all of that we just mentioned there. So we can do all of that this year if we hit our home run. But it doesn't stop there, because as you know, you can do a home run and just one home run, or you can do a 2x home run. Somebody's on base. So we have a 2 and first and second and then bases loaded. So the grand slam home run, which are all multiples of that million or close to $1 million for our home run. And then if you go into the Grand Slam, here's the whole thing that we figured out by looking at the top crowdfunding that has ever happened. It's only a few years that these crowdfunding's been happening, but the top ones, there are 77 that are listed in Wiki as the top crowdfunders of all time. They have it listed out there. And out of the 77, 26 of them are games. Holy cow. 26 out of 77 are games, not only games, but games that were funded on Kickstarter. There are, the reason we went with Kickstarter and not Indiegogo, because we like Indiegogo, but they, only 3 out of the top 77 were on Kickstarter, were on Indiegogo, and only one of them was a game. And again, we're going for the home run here. So Kickstarter is the platform of choice that has worked to get that level of funding to do these big projects. And so it doesn't stop there, the story, because the #1 of all-time crowdfunding was done on Kickstarter a couple of years ago, a year and a half ago. And they put out for $500,000, 500,000, and it's called Star Citizen. And they generated $74 million. $74 million putting out for 500,000, and they're still generating now. But that was the launch of from their Kickstarter. So they got the Guinness Book of World Records. That part is, imagine that image of Babe Ruth pointing at the bleachers in center field, saying, "That's where I'm going to hit it." And then he does it and gets his Grand Slam home run. So I'm using that as the metaphor of the top potential here of us going into the World Series and bringing this game to the world with this series of all this elements of the game. And you're all part of it. You all can be part of it. The whole world's invited because it reflects our world. It's the first game to really reflect the world as it is. And everyone's invited to play in it and also help to co-create it. That's the infrastructure that we're building. That's why we need this money. That's the resources that we need, is to actually create one of the coolest games of all time. Because the technology is here, the bandwidth is here, everything's positioned for this game of life, the real game of life, to be put into a game, and that we all can play it. And we all can do what we need to do to manifest who we are inside of this game, and then help others. That's the goal of the game, is to actualize your highest potential and then help the other players to realize theirs. What else is there to do in this world? So anyhow, please help us in this. We have a lot of work to do. We have 44 days and counting. Today was the first day 1. We haven't finished day 1 yet. I'm recording this as our first update. And I know it's a long one. I apologize. I don't want to take up too much of your time. They'll be shorter from here on in. But I wanted to give you the baseball metaphor of our success. And thank you for all your support and for getting the message out there. And yeah, may peace be with you. Nanu, nanu, all of them. God bless.